Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome, I am Lord Spinkingham and today I have for you the Necronomicon. This is all about the Cthulhu mythos when it comes to shadows of evil, everything we've been seeing to do with the Shadow Man, the Cthulhu, all of these squid-like tentacle creatures. Now the Necronomicon is this book, and as you can see we've actually translated some of the symbols. The symbol on the right, Zorna, we haven't fully translated yet because it translates into syllables, and we've translated the first two but the last one hasn't been fully translated. Very closely tied to trap and altar, but as I said the last syllable isn't correct, so we need to figure that one out. But the Necronomicon is a book on the old ones, and the old ones are the Cthulhu monsters, the gods or whatever it is you want to call them, and it is called An Image of the Law of the Dead, and it was created by H.P. Lovecraft. In his stories, a mad Arab called Abdul al-Hazred actually created it, and it appeared first in H.P. Lovecraft's story The Hound. Now, the main story it actually ties in with is the Cult of Cthulhu, which is very interesting because the Cult of Cthulhu is based on Nan Madal, Pompeii, the island we're supposedly all going to. So this is another link to our future DLC, where we're going to be going. Like, it's another little evidence that's telling us where we're going, which is really, really cool. I find this really fascinating actually, and I did a ton of research on this. And these are some replicas of the books, like fan-made replications of what H.P. Lovecraft has described the book to be. And as you can see, it's very similar to the one in the Eisendrache. But now if we move on to, and this again is an artist called Zarono, and he created all of these images, and again he got these images from copying what H.P. Lovecraft described. And I actually believe Treyarch used a lot of this for inspiration on these creatures that you see in Shadows of Evil and throughout Zombies. Right there, the sky octopus with the massive tentacles, we think very similar, very close. And then Keepers here, look at the dagger and his waist belt and his uniform. It's very similar to how the Keepers wear their uniform. And then right here, again, looks a bit like a keeper. No eyes, the claws on his hands. It very much looks like Treyarch have gotten a lot of inspiration here. Obviously they haven't gone into exact detail, they don't want to just copy, they've made their own versions of these things, but the amount of ties that are closely tied with Zarono's artwork and the actual creatures within Shadows of Evil and the zombie storyline, they're so close that it almost can't be a coincidence here. But if you look on like the handle of the sword, you can see the octopus and everything, and then Zarono has replicated artwork of H.P. Lovecraft's descriptions and has almost come up with the same type of things. Like, this is all very much tied in, guys, and not only that, but it is showing us where we're going to be going next. It is the Necronomicon book, which is tied with the Cult of Cthulhu, which is tied with Nan Madal. And Nan Madal is the island of Pompeii, our new DLC. So we've got to be going here at least on the next two DLCs. But other than that, I hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and have an awesome day.